Hello everybody, Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit, and I'm here to bring you a walkthrough of the beautiful Witch's Wisdom Tarot. This deck is quite special, quite different, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is by Phyllis Curott, and the artwork is by Danielle Barlow, and it is a Hay House publication. So, I'm just going to turn the box. It's quite a nice box, and it says here the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. Two witches, an American Wiccan high priestess and an English head witch, spent a year journeying into other realms together. The wisdom they received led them to create a radical new interpretation of the tarot for these times. Unlike traditional tarots, which guide the seeker to enlightenment by leaving the earth behind, they were shown a tarot for the earth, offering a profound and magical journey into the world, not out of it. And the imagery is absolutely gorgeous. So this is not an unboxing video, it is a walkthrough. As I have already opened it, I could not wait. I had to get into it to see what it was all about. So the box is beautiful, very, very sturdy, and it has all these little extra goodies. Here we have, it says, Magic of feather, song and air, awaken, inspire, and make aware. Magic of claw, hearth and fire, warm, enliven, and inspire. Magic of fin, womb and water, love and dreams conjure. Magic of fur, seed and earth, embody, nourish, and give birth. Magic within and around awaken, spirit's answers and guidance taken. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous, really, really it is. And this is our guidebook. Okay, so it's not exactly a hardcover, but it's very, very firm, and there is a lot of information in the book. But what is really important for me to point out is a section that I want to read to you. So there's a lot of changes in this this particular tarot deck, in that the major arcana is reversed. So they tell you in the book about how they got to that, and how during a meditation and a journey they have rediscovered the journey of the pilgrim, which they call the pilgrim, not the fool, in the major arcana. So we're going to read that in a moment. We've also got the changes in that the four suits are named after the elements. So we know that air would be your swords, fire your wands, water your cups, and earth is your pentacles. So that's pretty standard, with quite a few decks have gone that direction. So they give you quite a lot of information on why they've done what they've done and how they have worked it. So this little section here I want to read to you. It says, the pilgrim's path throughout the major arcana took her and us into the magic circle, away from the illusory man-made world and into the natural world, into spirit, and back into the natural world and a natural self. We all come from spirit and return to spirit, but the journey of the soul is through life, through the earth, through all the challenges, blessings, and magic of manifestation. So the pilgrim descends into the heart of our humanity and returns to the divine embodiment of the creation. It's the path of life, lived consciously and with reverence in the body and from the heart. So what they've done is that they actually, when they started on their journey to create this, they realized that they weren't taken on the standard sort of path that we know the fool to be. So they have redesigned the major arcana so that it is actually in reverse, and it is quite fascinating. This book is a must read when you purchase it. Don't just put it aside. Really do look into it. So there's a lot of information on divination, how to consecrate your deck, working with the tarot, etc. So, and then we do have quite a few different card spreads and meditations as well. I just want to go through to the major arcana to show you how they have laid it out for you. It's not an illustrated book, so where did I see that? Let me just find it. There is a section where they show you how they have changed the major arcana around, right at the back. So where we would normally have had the Fool, it would be the World, and in this card deck, it is World. Magician, reverse would be Judgment. In this deck, it's Initiation. So when we go through it later on, you'll notice that some are still named the same, but their numbering is different. So it is in a reverse order. But it is very, very interesting and definitely worth looking at. But take note of how beautiful this book is, that there is a lot of information in it. Right, and the most exciting part, I absolutely loved this gift bag. This bag that the deck has come in is absolutely gorgeous. I love this idea. I wish more creators did this. I know it does make the deck more expensive, but I think it is a beautiful addition to the deck. I'm just going to put that aside because I want to show you. In the inside, we have another little verse, and it says, ask your question, shuffle the cards, open the book and take a look. Spirit hears what's in your heart and answers with love, wisdom, and art. So that is the box, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So now let's have a look more closely at the cards. So as I said, they come in this gorgeous bag. And these cards are bigger than your standard tarot. They're definitely more of an oracle size. So they are quite large. I'm just going to put this aside. Which is a bit of a pity, but I can understand from the artwork that they wanted to create. But it is, for me, I find it a little bit big, but it is also not a deck that can be trimmed down like you do with a lot of large decks, because there is no borders. So it is a thick deck. It is a big deck. The cardstock is thick. It is very, very sturdy. But it has got this beautiful sort of buttery feel to it. It is really beautifully made. Right, so we're going to start. I'm going to do the walkthrough. I'm just going to zoom in and we'll be back for the walkthrough. Just one moment. Right, so we are continuing with the walkthrough, and I have zoomed in a little bit so we can actually see the cards up close. So the first suit we're going to look at is the air suit, sorry, and we're starting with the ace. Now the detailing is actually really, really interesting, because as you can see, there's this little spider that's creating the web, which forms the harp. Two of air. Two things I noticed about the two of air is that the tree over here looks like lungs. But not only does it look like lungs, but if you had to draw an outline around it, it creates a heart as well. I love that. And of course, the little hedgehog is just so, so cute. Three of air. So bearing in mind that the air is the sword suit, so this would be the three of swords, which is just a reminder that no matter the situation, no matter how heartsore and in despair you may be, you are able to move forward from it. So it's a lovely reminder. Four of air. Oh, look at the little babies over there. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, so the cardstock is quite thick. I haven't had a chance to shuffle them yet. We'll have a look at that later. But it is quite thick. It is matte. There is no there's a slight gloss there, but in general it is quite matte. But they do have a beautiful, beautiful finish to them. Seven of air. Please excuse my dogs in the background. Nine of air with the little bees. 10. And then we have the messenger of air, which would be your page. The witch of air, which would normally be your knight. Your craftsman of air, which would be your queen. I think this is the other way around here. So this will be your king. And then the goddess of air. I just love that. I mean, this is just incredible. So that is the suit of air. And now we're going to look at the suit of earth, which is our pentacles. So we have the ace of fire. Oh, what am I talking about? Pentacles is wands. No, I'm really getting myself completely confused. You can see that this is late and I don't know what I'm talking about. Fire is wands. Pentacles is wands. Listen to me. Fire is wands. Let's try and get this correct. Two of wands, the caduceus. Three with the little, looks like little hummingbirds. Four, the foxes. Oh, look there, 6 of 5 with dragonflies. And you can see my, don't know if you can see it clearly, but I have got dragonflies on my nails today as well. Eight of fire, that is so cute. I love monkeys. 9 of fire, little ladybugs. There and over there. 10 of fire. Messenger of fire. Witch. Craftsman. And the goddess. Right, and then we are going to move on to water, which is our cups. Got that one right. 2 with little otters. 3 of water. 3 ducks. 4 of water. The whales. 5. 6. 7. 8 with the little turtles. 9. 10. 'The goddess. That's beautiful. I really like that goddess. And then we have earth, which is now the pentacles. I was trying to, why I was saying pentacles and not wands earlier, I have no idea. 2, oh, look at the little bear. They're in hibernation there. 3, 4, the standing stones and little bees. 5, 6. So this is definitely not your standard tarot at all. It's not like your Rider-Waite Smith decks at all. It's very, very different. But they are truly, truly gorgeous. That's why reading the book is really important, because they're going to detail on each card why the imagery is there. It gives you the meaning, etc. There's a lot of information in the book as well, so it is important to read them. And the goddess. Right, and now we are going to take a journey through the major arcana reversed. So we start off with the world, and we can see here they call her the pilgrim. She is what traditionally would be the fool, and she is leaving this burning world behind her. She is going within. She's on a journey within to discover who she is and how she fits into the world. Initiation. Sun. So even though these cards are still named the exact same, their numbering is different in this deck. Moon, stars, maze, ancestor, healing. That's beautiful. I like that one. Rebirth, which traditionally would be your death card. Offering, Wheel of Life, which would be your Wheel of Fortune. Shaman would be your Hermit. Strength, so this would be the 8th card traditionally, Strength. Journey, Chariot. Love instead of Lovers, because love is a universal language, it's not just for couples. Wisdom Keeper would be your Hierophant. Guardian would be your Emperor. Great Mother, your Empress. Priestess would be your High Priest. Council of All Beings. That's beautiful. And then we are back with our Pilgrim. I really, really like this deck. This is beautiful. It's probably one of my longest videos I've done for a review. But I hope you have enjoyed this little foray into the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. It is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to be doing my week ahead spread using this deck. So you will see it again tomorrow morning. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely, lovely day. Love, light, and blessings.